As this school year comes to an end, two familiar faces in the English department will be saying goodbye to teaching at West. Both Katie Wilson
to do a separate one for the reflective statement.
And Kayla Fry are leaving to teach in locations closer to their families.
Ultimately, I had to decide what was best for my family in the long term, and being closer to home and putting all my efforts towards the school that my own children go to is ultimately what drove me.
Next year, Wilson will be teaching IB English to middle schoolers at Academy Lafayette, which is where her children, Claudia and Stuart, attend. And it's these two who helped her make that decision.
More importantly, I'm a mom, and that's kind of been a critical piece to some of the decisions I've made to kind of change my career location anyway.
Fry is also making this decision for her family. She plans on teaching in the St. Louis area so that she and her fiancé, Caleb Gilmore, can be closer to their families.
The fiancé and I were essentially talking about how long we wanted to travel back and forth across the state, and we decided that in the long run it would probably be better to be by our families.
However, knowing that the decision is right doesn't make leaving any easier.
I try not to think about it too much because I still can't believe that I'm not coming back here. I'm going to miss this place a great deal.
I don't want to leave this school. This school is like the best school. There are so many good students, there are so many good teachers. Everything about this school is just so fabulous. So it was really hard to make that decision.
I love the people I work with. I love the students that I've had the opportunity to teach. And I love the environment.
There's a lot of good kids here, and there's a lot of good teachers here. And it's going to be really difficult to walk out those doors and to no longer be a Titan.
And the students who have been lucky enough to have them feel the same way. IB English student Sam Royce knows that Wilson's decision to leave is for the best.
I mean, it's kind of a bummer because she's a good teacher and most of us like having her, but she is like moving on and like doing better things for herself, so I guess like we can't blame her for leaving, but it's kind of a bummer.
A student in Fry's 5th hour will miss the time that they spend together.
I won't be able to see her again anytime, and I won't be able to have like good conversation with her like I do at lunch, and so that's what I'm gonna miss most about her.
However, Royce and Brady, along with all the rest of their students, will always remember how Wilson and Fry have helped them in English and other areas of life.
First off, good choice, wear the helmet.
She's just really been like a good teacher to us and like been able to help us with like our projects, our essays and such, and just like be there as like a support when we need it.
She'll give you advice if you're not having a good day. She'll tell you what you could probably do better and like give you examples and stuff like that.
I know that I'm giving up something in order to try something new, and that makes me nervous, but kind of at that place in my life where I have to, if I don't do it now, I may never do it.
It was a little bit of a relief to know that we'll be closer to our families, but it's really hard to leave West.
This is Sydney Smith reporting for LS West Online.